Hachette Audio presents The Collapse of Parenting, How We Hurt Our Kids When We Treat Them Like Grown-Ups. Written and read by Leonard Sax, MD, PhD. Dedicated to my wife, Katie, and our daughter, Sarah. Part 1. Problems. Introduction. Parents Adrift. It takes a lot to make my jaw drop. That day, my jaw dropped. Mary McMaster brought in her daughter, Margot. Margot was 6 years old, and she was sick. Fever of 102, flushed, irritable. Mom said Margot had a bad sore throat. "Okay, it's time to take a look," I said, after Mom had told me the story. "Margot, would you please open your mouth wide and say, ah?" I leaned over to look in her throat. Margot shook her head no and clenched her mouth shut tight. I said, "Mom, looks like I'm going to need your help here. Could you please ask your daughter to open her mouth and say ah?" Mom arched her eyebrows and said, "Her body, her choice." Wow! My body, my choice is a longtime slogan of abortion rights activists, later adopted by activists opposed to COVID-19 vaccines. Mom was invoking that slogan to defend her 6-year-old daughter's refusal to let me, the doctor, look at her throat when she was sick with a fever. Something's not right here. And I'm not just talking about extreme cases, like this mom who expects me to make a diagnosis without looking at her child's throat. The great paradox of American parenting today is that we are investing more time and more money in our kids than parents have ever invested before. But the outcomes are worse across a wide range. American kids today are more likely to have anxiety, depression, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, than kids in the past, by a wide margin. American kids are heavier and less fit today than they have ever been. By many measures, American kids are more fragile than they were a generation ago. And these changes affect kids from every demographic, regardless of race, ethnicity, and household income. On some parameters, as we will see, more affluent kids are actually at greater risk than kids from low-income households.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?